I'm so glad you've come across this video because this video is going to change your mindset about deaf people. Hi family, my name is Joshua and welcome to baafinspires.gh. In this video, I'm sharing 5 lessons I've learned in my journey as a teacher in a deaf school. These lessons have not only made me a better teacher, but a better person. If today is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button and don't forget to like this video as well. Let's set the ball rolling. So 1. Patience is everything. Teaching deaf students has taught me that communication takes time. You can't rush the process. Whether it is using sign language, facial expression, or visual aids, the learning happens when the teacher is calm, patient, and willing to try again and again and again. I'll give you an example now. I remember when I came here first, that was 3 years ago, I was really struggling. And what happened? These kids, when we went into the classroom to go and teach them, they'll just be looking at you and they'll be like, hey, this teacher doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know anything. And this is what they'll do. You see? And that means not know, don't know, don't know, don't know. So some of them were even insulting us that teacher, head empty. What does that mean? So if you are someone that doesn't have patience, you just get angry and then only God knows what is going to happen there. So that's why I talk about patience being everything. Listening is not only with the ears. I used to think listening meant hearing, but deaf students have shown me that true listening is about paying attention, being present, and understanding true body language, eye contact, and signs. Listening is about the connection. For example, when I came first and I was interacting with these deaf kids, I thought it was like how I interacted with hearing people. You know, for a hearing person, you might not be having eye contact with the person, but you can hear what the person is saying. So it means you are listening. But for the deaf people, because it's all about the signs, you need to what? Look into their eyes, feel the connection of whatever they are telling you, and then what? If you take away your face or lose that eye contact from them, you don't understand whatever they are saying and they'll feel bad. They'll think maybe whatever they are telling you is not important. So this is where listening, I learned that listening is not only with the ears. You need to listen to what? It's all about the connection. You need to listen to feel their emotions and feel how and just like have a feeling of connection with them to understand what they are trying to tell you better. Inclusion goes beyond the classroom. Inclusion is not just about placing deaf learners or students in the school. It's about respecting them, involving them, and making sure they feel seen or heard, especially during discussions and then in their daily life. Inclusion is a lifestyle. So now, let's say for instance now you have deaf people in your environment, and then maybe how do you involve them? You have a deaf friend or a brother or a sister who is deaf, and then you have a hearing friend who has come to the house to have a chat with you. And the deaf guy is sitting down there just watching or looking into your eyes but doesn't understand what's going on. You see, inclusion comes here. You don't just think that inclusion is about in the classroom with other hearing people. Even in the house, you need to include them. When you go for parties, you don't just be chit-chatting and then you leave them idle or leave them alone. That is where sign language comes in. You need to learn at least basic sign language so that you'll be able to sign or even have a short chat with your deaf people in your community or in your family. Every child is capable. Each child just needs the right support. Some people think deaf children are limited, but that's not true. With the right support, encouragement, and resources, they can learn, lead, and even inspire others. Yes, and that's true. They only need someone who believes in them, and that someone is me and you watching this video. So sometimes it's so bothering how some parents keep their deaf kids in the house for so long a time that by the time they now bring them to the deaf school, you can see a child who is about 12 years old and he or she is now coming to start KG1. It's not fair. The child is in the house. You don't have the proper resources in the house to be able to help or assist that child. You think maybe the child, because he or she is deaf, that child doesn't have any future or whatever. But I tell you, these people, they have bright futures. I remember we have a new lawyer now who is a deaf, Juventus. I don't know those who know him. He's from Wa in the Upper West region. He's a deaf, but he's a lawyer. So imagine if his parents had not seen his future and then they had just left him in the house for him to become a nobody. He wouldn't have been who he is today. So let's have it in our mind that every deaf person you see in your community or wherever you find them, know that they have potential, know that they can lead, know that they can inspire others. Sign language is powerful. When I say powerful, very powerful. Sign language is not just a tool. It is a bridge. It connects two worlds and gives deaf students the power to express themselves fully. Learning sign language has changed the way I connect with people, even outside the classroom. And this has really, really impacted my life a whole lot. So, guys, let me know which one of these lessons inspired you the most. Please share with me in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.